Welcome to Trending Gist TV.
Hello guys, welcome back to Trending Gist TV. So today, this version of gist is going to be a sad one, a very sad gist. Guys, it's with a heart full of sorrow and deepest condolences to Phyna. Phyna just lost her sister after fighting so hard, calling out on the public, calling out on everybody, like to push the news, like to Dangote, to make them know that her sister's life and her sister's dream has been cut short by the accident that happened with Dangote's trailer. So even before now, so many bloggers carried the news that Fina's sister was dead, even when the girl was still alive. But few days ago, the news started flying once again that Fina's sister is dead, and I had to make sure this news was like legit. Go through some right source to come out here to put it out. I'm so sorry. This is such a sad story. Fina, my condolences. My condolences to you and your family. This is not going to be easy. But I hope God strengthens you and give you the strength and courage to hold yourself, and take this grief. Guys, this is so sad. The first video I watched of Fina was saying something about how she has struggled from 100 level until these finals. And just when she's like, okay, thank God this burden have been lifted from me. At least now I'll stop hearing, please send money for this in school, send money for that, send money for the other one. The devil came with full force. This is so sad, guys. I cannot imagine the state of Fina right now. Fina was fighting Hector Scatter, trying to see that the hospital bills and whatever thing, or whatever requirements the hospital needs to treat her sister, like everything was provided. When she was trying this stuff, and at the point she saw that it's not something she could carry on her own, she started calling out Dangote. She started calling out the public to help her voice out to Dangote that he should come and support, because it was his trailer that did this stuff to her sister. And then she said things like Dangote have to come, and that her sister is disabled for life. Her sister couldn't walk, her legs were cut off, her both legs. And then she said Dangote should come out and support the sister, because right now it feels like even if the sister survived this incident, it's going to be the girl will be disabled for life. And we know how special people always need assistance and all. And where she's going to work, what will become of her future, her career, all the dreams she have. But Fina was calling out Dangote. She kept on shouting. She reached out to Very Dark Man. She reached out to other people that have voices to help her voice out. And it is so sad that after all these ups and downs, the sister gave up. Fina, this is so sad. I hope you take this well, because this is very terrible. This is a very sad news. Guys, this wasn't easy on Fina. To an extent, people still calling her out. Some people said she was greedy, due to the whole how things were going for her, because she called her Very Dark Man and some people to come and help her voice out. She started calling out Dangote that they should come more, this is the situation her sister is in and all. So at some point, I think things went wrong and there was a misunderstanding between she and Very Dark Man. So the whole thing just clashed, and people were now saying all sort of stuffs about Phyna and how she would have handled it in another way. But then again, thinking of the whole thing, people wouldn't know what Phyna was going through. At this point, Phyna is just focused on, okay, God, I pray my sister survives this incident. Then, what will become of her after she survives this? Like the whole thing was so much on her. And then Fina also mentioned that during this process her car was bashed and they started calling her that she should come out to see somebody bashed her car. This one is happening, the other one is happening. Everything was just going totally wrong for Fina. And then she and Very Dark Man had a misunderstanding, which according to Fina said she didn't know Very Dark Man was pissed at her. But it actually turned out to be that Very Dark One was pissed at her because Fina said she like tried reaching out to him, and then he wasn't picking her call and all. Like he wasn't replying her messages. So she just felt like, oh, he's busy because at that point, Very Dark One was also fighting for other people that were a victim to this Dangote accident stuff, and then Fina said she was, thinking like that was the case, and then so many people started calling her all sorts of like names because a Very Dark Man came out and he said some things about their whole incident. So this turned out very bad for Fina. And for the past few days, after like hearing the dismiss of Fina's sister, Fina hasn't made any post on her socials. Fina hasn't come out to say anything. God, this is so sad. Like this is very very sad. My condolences to you, Fina, to you and to your family. Like this is so terrible. I can't imagine like what you're going through right now. This is very very terrible. And after this phase, coming out, to watch people making videos saying things about her, I'm so sorry you're going through this, Fina. My condolences to you and your family. So guys, if you're still watching up until now and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please don't forget to do so. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will get notified when I post a new gist. Bye guys.